Let's take 5. I think of the pool again, like last week when I talked about buzz, but this time something new occurred in my water fitness class. Just as it began, a group of uh, developmentally delayed adults from a nearby group home came with their support team. I think of them as coaches, counselors, confessors. It's an amazing role that these adults have who brought these folks in first to see the whole facility and then into our pool. And it was at that point that I witnessed one of the caregivers do something quite remarkable. There was a younger man, very powerfully built, who was excitable and was hooting and hollering. And she came and sat with him and calmed him. And then a little later, as he was watching and going with the music that we do our fitness to, he was getting even more excited. She calmed him again. Just a few words, maybe a hand on the shoulder, but it was amazing to watch. Well, then I think he wanted to swim because they had his bathing suit. So she took him down to the place where you can go easily down some stairs into a very shallow pool. And he stood there frozen. No, I'm not going. He couldn't speak, but he was certainly letting them know that he had decided he wasn't going in the water. Well, she had her street clothes on, so she went, and in 5 minutes' time, while he was still standing there clinging to the rail, she came back in a bathing suit. And she got into the water and said, "Come on down, come on." She put her hands out. No. She was kind of stroking his hand to get him to calm. No. But eventually he was up to maybe his shins going down the stairs. And then we all had to finish our class, so we kind of walked by and gave him smiles of encouragement. But they stayed, she and he, with some of the other aides now came up to try to help him get into that water, just so he could experience something that all of us were having a lot of fun in. And I looked back through the door, and down the last step he went, and he hooted his surprise and happiness that there he was, up to his waist in nice warm water. And I did not catch her name, so let's call her Jane. Jane worked wonderfully in her practice of support for developmentally challenged, disabled adults, and never lost her patience and kept a nice smile, and then got a little bit of a swim herself, all in my Take 5 moment to watch this happen. If you know folks who work with people who need that kind of one-on-one attention, whether they're young or youths or adults or very old adults, thank our lucky stars that there are people willing to do that for, I doubt, a very meager income, because that's what they feel makes a difference. And by golly, it sure does.